I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hi everyone, hello universe, it's me again. Shout out sa inyo mga bes. Mayroon tayong good news for everybody. Naks naman talaga ito si Pangulong Marcos Jr. Ha? Marami na naman magagalit sa kanya. M-Goes. Nakakatawa talaga itong Pangulo natin mga kababayan. Talagang napakagaling niya talaga makipagdealing sa mga top business leaders, no? Diyan po sa India. Dahil sa kanyang working visit sa India. 5 days yun mga kababayan. Ito po ang bunga. Babasahin po natin, okay? Ayan o, PBBM mag-uuwi ng $446 million. Diba guys? Social. Na direktang pamumuhunan mula India. Bilyon-bilyon pang posibleng susunod. Sabi ko sa inyo nakikita nila kasi lumalago ang ekonomiya ng bansa ngayon. Second fastest sa Asian ang Pilipinas talagang umaarangkada, no? Kung makikita nyo sa palengke mga kababayan, ang bababa ng mga bilihin dito sa amin. Yung bigas, naloka ako, 32, 30, 33, yung mataas na yung mga malagkit na Yan si PBBM. Ito yung mga leader na hinahanap natin. Ito yung mga quality, no? Di kalidad ang kanilang pagkatao, utak, diskarte, pamamaraan, pagsolusyon, no? Bagamat 6 years lang po siya, no? Pero tingnan nyo naman, paano niya naman ginawa ng paraan. Sobrang sipag nito sa trabaho. Kaya yung mga sekretary niya masipag din mga bes. Hindi pa tulog-tulog. Sa totoo lang. Kaya bukod pa dito ay matapang si Pangulong Marcos Jr. Alam nyo naman, ang tigre tahimik lang po yan. Pero pag sinutel mo, grrr. Di ba? Siguradong utas ka. Wala siyang sinasanto kahit sino. Mataas ka man o mababa, walang pake. Grrr. Ganun Ganun ang mga tigre. Ayan. Tahimik lang ito. Hindi Ramirez back ito. Pero pag ito gumalaw, sigurado ka. Utas ka talaga. Kasi batas ang pinapairal niya. Yan ang Pangulo. Di ba? Sino man magtangka dyan na gusto siyang patalsikin, wala kayong basihan talaga. Dahil ang Pangulo na ito ay napakatalino. Pagdating sa business, talaga naman PBBM lang talagang pinaka the best na Pangulo sa kasaysayan. Siyempre sabi ko nga, paborito kong Pangulo yan Not only the Marcos loyalist ako, pero paborito ko talaga. Kasi magaling siya talaga mamuno. Lalo na sa pag-uugali. Ay nako, puro ngiti lang talaga ang makikita mo sa pagmumukha niya. Sumisingkit na lang siya sa ngiti no? Hindi talaga marunong mang-away. Parang si Speaker Martin, tahimik lang. Ngiti lang din. Tingnan nyo kung paano nila sinisiraan ito magpinsan na ito. Tapos nagsisegundo mano yung kapatid niya na si Aimee Lacson. Sabi ni Coach Jarry. Naloka ako. So, dahil dito mga bes, para kompleto detalyado, siya na po maghatid sa inyo ng magandang balita. Arrival speech niya. See you again on my next upload. Eto na!
Kabayan, I returned from India, our good friend and now our strategic partner, with an even stronger sense of optimism. Optimism that our bilateral partnership will foster progress and prosperity for both countries, and also contribute to the peace and security in the broader Indo-Pacific region. The elevation of our bilateral ties signals our mutual recognition of the complementarity and alignment of our interests, not only in bilateral matters, but also in many regional and international issues of critical importance to both our countries. During my visit, I met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his top officials, wherein we discussed concrete ways to realize the full potential of bilateral and multilateral cooperation. Towards this end, our two governments signed several cooperation agreements. These were on judicial matters, space, science and technology, defense and security, culture, and tourism. I am pleased to be able to say that Prime Minister Modi and I had a real meeting of the minds. I also delivered a foreign policy address at an event hosted by the think tank Observer Research Foundation. I highlighted our converging areas of interest, particularly in trade, development, defense, and the global commons. I emphasized our shared aspirations and objectives for a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific region. Important to these are the security and rule of law in the maritime commons, food security, supply chain resilience, and countering terrorism and other traditional and non-traditional threats. One key focus of my visit was on enhancing our trade and investment relations with India. As two of the region's and the world's high-growth economies, the Philippines and India have everything to gain from increasing our economic engagements. With members of our business delegation, I met with India's foremost business leaders and investors in New Delhi and Bengaluru. These include those that have already significant investments in the Philippines and also those considering entry into the Philippines. We showcased the strength of our economy, the talent of our people, and the opportunities that await those who choose to invest in the future of the Filipino nation. We secured a total of 18 business agreements comprising real investments of $446 million and generated interest for a potential of up to $5.8 billion. These span key sectors such as digital infrastructure, renewable energy, healthcare, manufacturing, and IT BPM. From these, real investments are expected to generate more than 4,000 direct jobs, including large-scale employment linked to infrastructure, manufacturing, and renewable energy projects. Some of these agreements include commitments to digital upskilling with a combined value of $11 million, and we also project to train about 26,120 Filipinos by 2026 in AI, digital technologies, and cybersecurity, ensuring that we have a competitive, future-ready workforce. Since June, we have adopted the policy of the 14-day visa-free entry for Indian tourists into the Philippines. In response, Prime Minister Modi announced that Filipinos can now apply for tourist e-visas to India free of charge. These positive developments will help improve two-way tourism and stronger linkages between our two countries and peoples. Prime Minister Modi and I discussed ways for partnerships in the development of the Philippines' digital infrastructure to strengthen our digital systems and capabilities. Another particularly exciting sector are the prospects of our space cooperation. And of course, it was our great pleasure to meet with the Filipino community in India. It is important to recognize their important contributions, not only to the economy, but in promoting a Philippine culture abroad and fostering people-to-people ties. Once again, I thank them for their warm welcome and for serving as a bridge between our two cultures. As strategic partners, the Philippines and India enter a new era of closer, multidimensional, and impactful engagement between our countries and our peoples. Maraming salamat po.
Oh, narinig nyo ang kanyang arrival speech, mga kababayan. Successful ang kanyang working visits. Grabe, milyon-milyon ang mag-i-invest na naman dito sa atin. Ganon kagaling ang Pangulo na wala talaga sa ibang Pangulo yung ganyang skills. Pinangunahan niya po ang working visit. Kasama-kasama mga economic teams niya, mga gabinete niya. Talagang mapapahanga ka talaga sa galing niya. No? And congratulations, Mr. President. Nakauwi ka na naman ng milyon-milyon na investment. Yan po ang maganda. Sabi po nila, uutang ang Pangulo. Hindi ba nila naintindihan? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng investment? Utangin ba yun? Mga dilis talaga, utak ka at alimasag, Diba, pag-invest, mag-invest sila dito sa Pilipinas, ng kanilang kumpanya, dalhin nila dito. Diba? Kikita ang gobyerno, kikita yung banyaga, kikita ang mamamayang Pilipino. Dahil nga sa manpower. So, nakakatuwa naman. kitang-kita nyo naman kung gaano siya kagaling mag-deal, no? Kaharapang mga tough business man sa India, no? Actually guys, no, inimbita ang Pangulo dyan sa Germany. Pero hindi natin alam kung siya ay pupunta o hindi. Siyempre, investment pa mo, ganyan eh. So, dahil dito mga kababayan, ano po ang komento nyo? Grabe dami niyang iuwi na investment. Siyempre, pag sinabi mong investment, hindi mo pwedeng pabayaan lang po yan. Kailangan lagi mo ipapalo up. Kasi, yan, hindi instantly. Proseso pa rin po yan. No? So, dahil dito mga kababayan, see you again on my next upload. Bye-bye-bye and babus. God bless Philippines.